Gemini placements. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby. How you doing, Gemini? So, Gemini, I'll be going into the This Might Hurt Tarot for your reading today. All right. So let's get into it. I'm just going to go ahead and pull up the reading. Let's get into it. Let me make sure sound is off and we are good to go. So we're going to kick it off with prayer and then we're going to jump right in. Spirit guides, ancestors, great divine creator, I thank you so much for this moment in time to be able to go into the tarot for Gemini placement, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and North Node. What is it that you have for Gemini placement, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and North Node by way of Holy Spirit? In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, so shall it be. Forever and always, let it be so, so shall it be. Shay, I thank you. Shay. Okay, so Gemini, give me 2 seconds. Let me grab another candle because the one I had was almost gone. And then we're going to start. All right, let me get it. All right. Got it. I had to get me another candle. Now I have, what did I do with my matching match? I just had it. I know I just had it. Because I had the light. I just used it. Well, what did I do with it? Oh, I got some matches. I don't like using the matches though, because I'd be scared of burn my little hand with my cast on. Okay. There we go. There we go. Got my little candle going. Now I'm ready to go. Gemini, let's get into it. Okay. Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, North Node for my Geminis. There we are. All right, let's see. How y'all feeling? Y'all doing good, Gemini? I hope so. I know nobody was really expecting me to do readings for the signs, but we're going to go ahead and knock them out for the weekend. Let's get it out the way. Let's see what's going on and with the energy for you guys. One more, and we're going to kick it off. All right. Man, now I got all these candle lids. All right, Holy Spirit, what you got for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, North Node? Starting off with the Six of Pentacles here in reverse. How you doing, Hope and Love? We have the Page of Wands in reverse, the Four of Swords in the upright. Page of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups in the upright. Okay. That's it. Six of Pentacles. That's how it looks upright. It came in reverse. Page of Wands also came in reverse. Four of Swords came in the upright. Page of Cups came in reverse, and the Queen of Cups also came in the upright. So you got a lot of, well, it's a little of this, a little of that. So let's talk about it. Six of Pentacles in reverse. There was no equal reciprocity in the situation. What's up, Brandon? How you doing? You back for the drama? How are you, sweetheart? So here with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, there was no equal reciprocity in a relationship. One of y'all may have been giving more than the other, Gemini. And you may feel like there was no equal give and take. And that, because there was no equal give and take, it was hard for the relationship to truly get off the ground. If one person's giving more than the other, the relationship is not really going to grow. It's actually going to stagnate And because it's not being fed, it takes two. It takes two. So here it was like no reciprocity. This relationship was not getting off the ground. It actually ended up coming to an end because someone was actually being isolated. It was like the more that they weren't giving, the more that it may have felt like with the Four of Swords that you might as well go ahead and put the final nail in the coffin and just take your leave and be isolated and be out here by yourself. Now, this person may have made you feel like you needed to protect your feelings, your emotions, and protect yourself because they weren't really giving to the relationship at all. See, Page of Cups is in reverse. This is somebody who was putting you in a one-sided situation. They weren't giving it all. At all. It's like you were really out here by yourself, isolated in a one-sided situation. It really looked like you were doing all the loving and showing up, pouring out lots and lots of love in abundance while they were just over here not being emotionally available at all. Not even a little bit with the Page of Cups here in reverse. So let's talk about it, Gemini. I don't know what's going on, but looks like you're in a relationship by yourself. How you doing, Geneva? And what's up, Jamike? Welcome to the Gemini read. So let's talk about the Six of Pentacles here in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse. So no equal reciprocity in this relationship. Things were very out of balance, and it looks out of balance. We have the Two of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Cups in reverse. One more, please, Holy Spirit. What you got? What you got? And we have the Five of Wands in reverse, and the Two of Wands was right underneath it. Let's talk about this. So there was a situation here where you may have at one time thought that it was love. You really loved this person. You cared about this person. You wanted this partnership with this person, with the Two of Cups, right? But it ended up being one-sided. You thought it was going to be love. You wanted equal reciprocity, but it ended up being this person didn't even really try at all. So you wanted love. Instead of love, what you ended up with was a lot of chaos and conflict, Gemini. Lots of chaos, conflict. This person could have put you in competition with other people. They may have been giving their wand or their dang-a-lang vagina, their wand energy to other people. And that in itself is not going to build a healthy relationship if you're out here cheating on me, having sexual relations with other people. So this person put you in a lot of chaos and conflict. And like I said, they may have been giving, even though this is not the Three of Swords, the fact that they put you in competition and they're all fighting over the wands is why I'm saying it. So this person may have cheated on you, and it really changed the dynamics of a relationship that could have been healthy and balanced. See, there's a 2 here. There's a 5 here. So you were going for a balanced relationship, but instead of balance, what you ended up getting was a lot of change due to this person's chaos, the conflict that they were bringing. This is somebody who was not treating the relationship like it was their happily ever after. It looked like they didn't care. They weren't invested. And maybe this is how you were, Gemini. You were investing in something that you thought was going to be your happily ever after. You wanted the relationship with this person. You wanted marriage. You said it. You wanted the Two of Cups. So you loved them. You wanted a future with them. You may have wanted to have kids with them. But due to the chaos and conflict, it was never going to get there. It was never going to get there. So over time, with the Ten of Cups here, it started to feel like this was not what you signed up for. And you started to see it here with the Two of Swords in reverse. Now, the Two of Swords in this case is like you're seeing that this ain't it. This is not what I wanted. I wanted a loving relationship with somebody where it was going to end up being, you basically, Gemini, it feels like you was trying to date with a purpose. My purpose is I'm looking for a serious committed relationship that will end up leading to me and this person maybe having a home down the road, having kids down the road. Like you wanted it all. The love, the house, the picket fence, all that, kids, all of that. But what you were seeing, you could not pretend to be blind to it with the Two of Swords here. You had to protect your heart. You had to protect your heart. And what you learned was that, hey, when the blindfolds fell off your eyes, this will never be my happily ever after. Because this person is, like I said, they're putting you in competition with others. So it's like, you may not have even known at first that you were fighting for this person's affection or their attention or their middle piece. You may not have known that. How you doing, Jamaica and Ebb and Flow and Ken's Color Blocks? So this relationship was never going to get off the ground with the games that this person was playing with the Page of Wands here in reverse. Let's talk about it. Page of Wands in reverse. Me and my little funky shuffles. Let's talk about this Page of Wands in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse is being clarified by the Emperor in reverse. Chariot in reverse and the Moon. Okay, so this here is the Moon is in reverse in the Chariot. What is being seen here is that you went back to a situation. So Gemini, it's looking like this was a breakup to make up type thing. You went back. It says that the Moon is here with the Chariot. So the Chariot is in reverse. So you went back to a situation where you thought it was going to be one thing. Come to find out this person, they're irresponsible. This is somebody who does not know how to provide. They do not hold their position. This is somebody who will let chaos ensue. You cannot depend on this person at all. This is somebody you can't lean on to provide or play their role. So if they were supposed to look out for you, this person wasn't going to look out for you. This was very, and that's another thing. If y'all are in a relationship, I don't care what type of, whether it's a friendship, whether it is a romantic relationship, same sex, heterosexual, I don't care. All relationships have to have equal give and take. And everybody has to play their respective roles. Well, this person, the reason why it wouldn't get off the ground is because they weren't playing their role. This is somebody who did not care about playing their role. They didn't care if chaos happened or not. They were never going to be that person you could lean on. So you're starting to see that you went back to a situation with someone that you thought at one time it was going to be love, but come to find out you went back to a situation with somebody that you could not depend on. Now you may, but see, that's not how clearly you thought it was love because the Two of Cups was in the upright. So this is how it's looking here. Pisces, Cancer. What is this? Pisces, Cancer. Scorpio is out here. Water is definitely heavy in this read. Very heavy. Taurus is also out here. I mean, not Taurus, Aries. Aries is out here. Well, this is somebody who it's like you just weren't expecting it to be what it became. You just weren't expecting it to be what it became. How you doing, Deborah? Hey, how you doing, Jameson? Four of Swords, Holy Spirit, what you got for the four? Four of Swords is being clarified by the Seven of Pentacles upright, Page of Swords upright, Knight of Wands upright. So you remember how I said you feel like you got to go ahead and put the final nail in the coffin. You are isolated. You might as well just go ahead and just put the nail in the coffin. This is not it. It's over and you need to protect yourself going out. Why do you feel like you have to protect yourself? Well, the relationship was growing slow. Okay, with the Seven of Pentacles. It's growing slow and this person's sending you a message loud and clear. It's not going to grow fast because they were already cheating. They're not holding their position. Knight of Wands is in reverse. This person's sending you a message loud and clear, Gemini, that part of the reason why the relationship has to end is because they're wild. Remember I said they were making you fight and you're in competition with people for their middle piece? This is somebody who is out here giving their middle piece to everybody. And I mean everybody. Male, female, young, old, does not matter. This person has some sexual fetishes. Child, they're very sexually impulsive. I always say my Knight of Wands to me is so sexually impulsive when he's in reverse. Child, he could walk past a couch. Or she could walk past a couch and just lose their damn mind. Like this is somebody who has no self-control. Lust is on 100. Like this person is very lustful. And that's another reason why you just had to go ahead. And remember I said you feel like you have to protect yourself. You have to protect yourself if this person is out here being this type of lustful and sexually impulsive. Because see, there's 3 swords here. So before you get the knowledge hitting your crown, not only 3 swords piercing your heart, before I really hurt myself, let me go ahead and just end this and be by myself before I get hurt, because this person's being extremely sexually impulsive. And this is part of that sexually impulsiveness is why you're getting the message. It's putting a spotlight on. This is why your relationship could never grow. This person really acts like they have a sexual addiction, even though it's not. The devil is not out here, and there's some other cards for overindulgences that's not out here. But that's the feeling that I'm getting, is that this person is so heavily lustful that the relationship was never going to grow anyway. So you might as well have just ended it and protected yourself. Going forward, you realize that this person, Page of Cups here in reverse, that this is somebody who is not invested emotionally. You are in a one-sided connection. This may have felt like infatuation. This person really does not love you at all. There's like no emotion, but they're spread thin because they're sleeping with lots of people. How you doing, Lakeisha? Welcome to the channel. Yeah, this is somebody who is out here. They're doing the most. They're doing the absolute most. Did I speak to you, Deborah? If I didn't, welcome to the channel, baby. Let's talk about the Page of Cups in reverse. So this person left you in a one-sided situation. They're not emotionally invested. Page of Cups, please, Holy Spirit. What do you have for the Page of Cups in reverse? Page of Cups. Page of Cups in reverse is being clarified by the Ace of Cups in the upright. The Sun is in the upright. Oh, my goodness. And the Five of Swords is in reverse. This person wants to come back and they want to apologize. Now, why do they want to apologize? Well, they put you in a one-sided situation. Now they want to apologize. See, when they was out here and when they were in their ego, they was just doing what they wanted to do. Page of Swords, right? And it came in reverse, but I'm just going to explain it. I'm just showing you how it looks. Okay, how you doing, Powerhouse J, and it's Black Magic Player. Welcome to the channel. So here it is with the Page of, Five of Swords here in the upright. This is somebody who at one time wanted to win at all costs. They were very much in their ego. Well, now they want to apologize because their antics caused you to walk away. See, it may have really hurt you. See how like the knowledge when it came in of how this person was doing you, it really hurt. It really hurt when the knowledge came in about how this person was treating you, doing you. It's like you didn't even look at this. You see how they got their hands on their ears? Like, I cannot hear another. Please, God, don't let me hear nothing else this person did. They didn't do what? It's like you kept getting information because they were so in their ego and they wanted to win. And I know it seemed like, well, what did they want to win? They wanted to win at dating and doing whatever the hell they want to do, but it hurt you to the point where you had to walk away. And they weren't, like, the disregard for your feelings was like, I'm telling you, I'm feeling somebody was like really want to cover your ears. Like, it's like you just kept getting information. I don't know why I'm seeing it like that. Like, they did this, they did this. You find out they doing this, they sleeping with this person, they doing this. And it became so much that you walked away at some point. Well, now they want to come back and apologize to you for making you walk away. For them being selfish and all in their feelings and being in their ego and just want to have it their way. They want to apologize to you for wanting to have it their way. This is somebody who would like to come back to you because they feel like if they came back to you, they would be happy because you poured into their cup continuously. See, they never gave, but see, you loved them. And you always made sure that they were happy and poured into their cup. You always came through shining your light on them and pouring into their cup, making sure their cup was full. So this is why they want to come in and say they're sorry and have you pour it. They want you to go back to that. So what is being illuminated is that you used to come in with an olive branch, even though they didn't give you nothing, even though they was out here doing what the hell they wanted to do, you always came through and somehow poured into them, even though they weren't giving you shit. Somebody wants to come back because they like the way you love them. Queen of Cups in the upright. How you doing, Deborah? Deborah said facts. You said she covers her ears. Yeah, I'm getting that. Somebody covers their ears. It was either you or them. One of them don't want. Somebody don't want to hear it. But here with the Queen of Cups, this is somebody who likes the way you pour into them. They like how you give to them. You shine your light on them, and they feel like you always want to make sure they're happy, even if they're hiding somebody behind your back. You don't worry about that. You just worry about making them happy. But they was always hiding somebody behind your back. See the little puppy? So y'all was never in a relationship by yourself. This is somebody who may have always had you a third party, but you really weren't illuminated to that till it was too late. You had a deep affection for this person and they knew it. With the Queen of Cups, this is somebody who knew that you loved them. You loved them, honey. And they're behind, you love you some me, Gemini. You love me, Gemini. This is how they feel. Thank you, Jody, for the floating heart, and welcome to the channel. What's up, Jane Vaughn? This is somebody who feel like you just love the hell out of them. Like, Gemini love me, child. They ain't going nowhere. Queen of Cups, please, Holy Spirit. That's how they feel. You ain't going nowhere because you love the hell out of them. Uh-oh. Sorry. Y'all bear with me in my funny shuffling. Ten of Pentacles is in the upright. World is in the upright. And the Devil's in the upright. Yeah, somebody. You gotta be kidding me, Spirit. Okay, Devil, the World. This is somebody who has overindulgences. Bad. This is somebody who also has sexual fetishes. Sex is a big part of y'all's reading. This person does have fetishes. This is somebody who they get a lot of attention from others. They definitely like to drink. They may have addictive behavior. Sex is definitely one of them, and they might have some kinks. Okay, this is somebody with the Devil, the World, and the Ten of Pentacles. Despite them having overindulgences and having their sexual kinks, and when I say overindulgences, like drinking, alcohol, drugs, overspending, just getting a lot of attention, this person is toxic and they are karmic and they are heavily in devil energy right now. But despite that, this is somebody who would like to put an end to being the devil. They would like to try to stop being toxic. Why do they want to stop being toxic here? The World is here. They want to close the book on being toxic because they believe that with you, they can have it all. So it looks to me, Gemini, like this person has went out. They've experienced dating multiple different energies just to find out that you're the best. You're the best. So like they dated, I've been here, I slept with this person, I experimented, because maybe, sometimes when people on down low behavior, they're experimenting. So this is somebody who was out here experimenting to see what they like, to see what they wanted to do. And now they realize you're the best option for them to have legacy wealth. I could have an estate. I could have, like I said, legacy wealth is generational wealth. I could have a savings. I could have a home. I could have money. I could live a very comfortable life if I go back to Gemini. So I'm willing to end my toxic behavior so that I can have it all with Gemini. Because, if I'm going to be with somebody, I might as well be with Gemini because they love me anyway. Gemini poured into me. Gemini really made sure that I was happy. Gemini loved me. And I would have 10 Pentacles with Gemini. So I'm going to try to stop being toxic and get in alignment with Gemini to have it all. So this is what they want to do. All right, so I'm sorry. It's Black Magic Player. I gotta read the cards that's coming out. I'm sorry, baby. I ain't trying to gross you out. Oh, I'm so sorry. Still hit the like button, boo. Support the channel. I ain't trying to gross nobody out, though. What's up, Nurchin? Hey, Deborah. I'm so sorry. What's up, Dika? Yes, baby. I'm doing Cancer. After this one, okay? I'm doing Cancer's reading after this one. How you doing, Michelle? I am so sorry. Hey, Jane. That goes for any of y'all. I'm not trying to trigger anybody. I'm not trying to make y'all mad. My job is to read the energy, tell you what's coming up, tell you how people feel. You got to make the choices for yourself about what's going on. Capricorn is out here. Leo is also out here. All right. This is somebody who wants to come in, and like I said, my water sign is heavy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is really, really heavy. Water is really heavy in this read. And Leo. All right. Aries is also out here, and Sagittarius. This is somebody who, and Capricorn. This is somebody who wants to come back to you. Queen of Wands is in reverse. How you doing, Michelle? Yeah, I'm not trying to trigger y'all or hurt your feelings or none of that. You know, y'all know me. I'm not trying to do that. Ten of Swords in reverse. The Hierophant is in reverse. We have the Six of Wands in the upright and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Now, you don't have confidence, Gemini, in this relationship. Remember, you started to see this as somebody who was constantly putting you in competition with others. This was not a balanced relationship. Now, this is a person that you have known because the Chariot was here. So I know that you know who this is. This is somebody y'all was on a breakup to make up. You got back with this person. You probably was not expecting them to wild out. You may not have even known that this person, I don't think you knew that this person had bisexual tendencies. Queen of Wands is in reverse. You see that you don't have confidence in you don't see a happily ever after. And I'm going to be honest with you. They put you through so much. I don't see how you could have confidence in this. Queen of Wands in reverse. So it's like you don't have any confidence in this relationship. Now, this person wants to come back and take the swords out your back. I know I hurt you, Gemini, but, remember, you went back to them expecting it to be love. And instead, it looked like this person just completely dropped their position, complete chaos, horrible the way that they did you, right? Now, this person, after you pulled your energy back and they went out here and they dated other people, now they want to come back. They left you for dead because they kept you in a one-sided situation. Now they want to come back and try to take all those swords. This would be all the times you found out different stuff. Remember I said it got to the point where some of y'all didn't even want to hear what else this person was doing, who they were sleeping with, what they didn't got themselves into. It got bad. Well, now this person wants to try to take all 10 swords out of your bag. And as some people say, one would have did it. 3 is overkill. 10 is like, good Lord Almighty. Are you going to stop? This person was so sexually impulsive. It was overkill. Well, this person, you don't have confidence in them coming back and removing those swords. You would rather just stay single. They really wasn't trying to grow the relationship anyway. And now it's like you have accepted being single. Hierophant, Taurus energy, Queen of Wands. That's also Leo, but it could be any of my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. This is somebody who you feel like you don't have the confidence in building a marriage with them. You would rather stay single because when you're single, you're actually victorious. So right now, you're doing really, really well for yourself. You may have gotten over this person. What's being illuminated is that life is good for you. You're getting a lot of attention for whatever you're doing. You are the communicator. That's wand energy is out here. Wand energy has to do with I'm picturing another deck from this deck right here. When I get to the 6 of Wands, it's like a girl is on a mic. And I'm seeing the mic was hot. So some of y'all could be communicators, speakers. I don't know what you do. You could be a promoter. I don't know what you do. Writer, actor, singer, dancer. I don't know. But it could be something with communications. But you get a lot of attention for whatever you're doing. That is what is being illuminated. And you're being celebrated for what you do. This is somebody, you look like you don't really need to build anything with this person. Nor do you want to because you see them as the devil. You see them as the devil. You don't want to be with this person. You see them as somebody who is very toxic and karmic in their behaviors, and they're wild. This is somebody who is they're like, I heard, what's the word, Spirit, you said? Carnal. This person's they overindulge in all their carnal nature or something is the word I heard, carnal. I guess they're so wild and impulsive. All they do is chase carnal pleasures. And so it's you don't really see this person that way. How you doing, Karma? How you doing, baby? What's up, Shashara? How are you? And Cindy? Baby. Yeah, it's it's still swollen, believe it or not. How you doing, Dika? And how's everybody doing? But yeah, my hand it's parts of it it's still swollen. It didn't go down. So that thumb, it hurts. It still hurt. It still hurt, baby. Death is in reverse. This is somebody who does not want the relationship to be over. They want to come back to you. Death is in reverse. They're going to come back to you. Yeah, because they're not working. Remember I said this person feels like they can have it all with you, 10 Pentacles. I can have legacy wealth. This person doesn't work. They may have lost their job or they're not working. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Typically, in my opinion, and my opinion is valid because I got this from Spirit. Because I never looked at it like this till Spirit broke it down for me. This person is so sexually impulsive, right? That root chakra, the root chakra and your sacral. Some people say your middle piece is your sacral. Well, your sacral has to do with your creative ideas. Your root chakra has to do with your money, your stability, right? Your connection to stuff. But if you are out here having a lot of sexual relations, you are not going to be worrying about creating and having creative ideas. You're not going to be worrying about your goals or your projects or your hobbies. You're not going to do that because you're too busy trying to get it in. And the same thing goes if you're too busy trying to get it in, you're not worrying about that root chakra, which has to do with your money. So if you're out here having sex all the time, this is somebody who was having so much impulsive sex that they're not working. They're losing money. They're not working. This person may have lost their job from hanging out having sex all day. So this is somebody who looks like they're not doing right. How you doing, Juliet? And thank you for your compliment. So here it is. This is somebody who wants to apologize to you for cheating and doing stuff behind your back. 7 of Swords in reverse. This person was always doing stuff thinking that they was getting away with it. Now this is somebody who wants to apologize to you for trying to get away with doing stuff behind your back. You know, and part of why they want to apologize is, like I said, they're not working and nobody's looking out for them. So while they went out here and they were with third parties, none of these third parties are taking care of them. Nobody looks out like you. And that is why, remember, it came out that what is being illuminated, Gemini, is that you always came through with an olive branch you poured into their cup. And what they're realizing is nobody else does that. Queen of Pentacles. Nobody's looking out for me like Gemini was looking out for me. Interesting. How you doing, Yvonne? Nobody's looking out for me like Gemini was looking out for me. One more, please. So this person don't have nobody working with them. And now they see it. Yeah, these people might be good to lay with, but nobody's looking out for my needs. They might have took care of their sexual fantasies and their sexual habits, but like this person overindulges. They might have addictions. Ain't nobody paying for them addictions. They feel like the one who always made sure they was good was you. This is somebody this is how they feel. I'm doing well, Yvonne. How you doing? So here it is. This is somebody who feels like nobody's giving to them. And now they see stuff and they're looking at stuff from a higher perspective as the Queen of Swords, which is also you guys' energy heavier on the Libra, but that can go for any of my air signs. So y'all are out here. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn again. Death, Scorpio, Queen of Swords. Like I said, it could be a Libra. Don't have to be. It could be y'all, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right. How you doing, Bit by Charlie? So whoever this is, they are really, really, really wild. The Lovers is in the upright and the Ace of Wands. This is somebody who would like to restart the partnership with Lovers here in the upright. They're going to come in. They're going to offer you what they're not working. The only thing they can offer you is their middle piece, dangle-angle vagina. This is somebody who wants to come in. They want to partner with you. They want to seduce you. They want a new start. They want to birth a new start. They want to balance stuff out. And again, part of the reason why they want to balance stuff out is because they don't feel like anybody has their back. 3 of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who may also feel like those third parties, well, they didn't really give to me. So they may try to pull their energy back from the third parties and not put you in a third party. So they want to come in and balance stuff out. This is them apologizing for cheating and just doing whatever the hell they wanted to. They're going to tell you part of them balancing stuff out is they are going to leave third parties alone. But the only reason they're leaving third parties alone because the third parties are not investing in them the way you did. So this is somebody who wants to come and bring you their middle piece, basically, and tell you 8 of Wands in the upright that they want to get in alignment with you. But the reason they want to get in alignment with you is so they can be stress-free. See, they weren't really thinking about their needs, like my bills, my car, my I need gas. I need food. Like, they weren't thinking about stuff like that when they were having fun. Now that they're not working, they're thinking about that. And these third parties are not looking out for them in that sense. Also, this person has addictive behaviors and they need money for that too. So they would like to stop being stressed out and losing their ever-loving mind. This person is probably losing sleep night after night. Even though the Knight of Swords is in reverse, they want to be stress-free, but they are very stressed about their situation. They're very, very stressed. They're, because now they see that, like, dang, I mean, these people are cool to have sex with, but nobody's looking out for me. I want to be stress-free. And the only way I'm going to be stress-free is if I partner back up with Gemini. Lovers, there y'all go again. So, showing up. This is somebody who wants to partner up with you. You said talking about your goodies. That damn Brandon. Hey, how you doing, Tame Wild Butterfly? Tame Wild Butterfly. How you doing, Tame Wild Butterfly? That dang on Brandon. He's so dang silly. King of Swords is in reverse. This is somebody who is there like a criminal mastermind. They want to come back to you. They need you to let your guard down. This is somebody who, they want to bounce stuff out. Let your guard down, Gemini. Stop protecting yourself. Let me back in. The reason why they want you to let them back in is because you have so many options to choose from. Gemini, you got 10 pentacles. You can have whatever you like. And somebody was like, and I want part of whatever you got. You got it. I want to have it too. So somebody is looking at your options. They're looking at the fact that you are in Ten of Pentacles energy. They feel like you've always loved them. You always cared about me. You've always loved me. I've always been the object of your affection. Despite me sleeping around, you like me though. See, everybody else liked them lustfully, but you really cared about them. That's how they look at it. You really cared about them. How you doing? The real Lucho, Paca, La Chapa. How you doing? This is somebody who feels like you really want them. Out of everybody, you was the one who really wanted them. So this is why they coming back to you to move towards peace, Gemini. Let's get the energy at the top of the deck. Holy Spirit, what you got? Star is in the upright. This is somebody, Aquarius energy. This is somebody who sees you're shining bright as a diamond. This is somebody, regardless of, they're seeing you as hope, even though you don't want a new start, you're holding back. And the reason why you're holding back is because you feel like you know the truth about this person. They want to come back. They see you shining. Your star is shining brighter than all the other stars. Now, even though you're out here shining brighter than all the other stars, Fool is in reverse. You don't want a new start with this person. You don't. You feel like you got to hold back. You cannot be vulnerable with this person. You have to protect yourself. Remember I said you have to protect yourself, including your middle piece. See that pentacle right between them legs? You got to not only protect your money, but you got to protect your energy. This is saying to me, somebody right here does not want somebody pulling from their sacral or their root chakra. Because see, this is a way to pull monetary energy. Money is energy. People can pull through sex magic your energy. You like, hell to the no. Your feet are on your money. I got to protect my heart. I got to protect my middle piece. And whatever money I'm standing on, I need to keep to myself. So you're not trying to be vulnerable because you know the truth about this person, that they're a cheater and they're going to break your heart and they're going to probably continue cheating. Even though they want to come back and make peace with you, you feel like they will continue cheating and you cannot afford to be invested in this. How you doing, Valentine? I always call it Valentine. How are you? All right. Oh, hey, baby. Okay. You have a good night, too. The real Chapaka. How you doing? Have a good night, baby. So here it is, Tower in reverse. This is somebody who wants to come back to you because remember the star here is in the upright. This is somebody who sees you as a symbol of hope. They want to come in and reverse the tower because they don't have any money. Remember I said if you get to overusing that sacral and that root, you're not focused on your money. If you have too much sex, you're going to call off from work. You're going to start being late. You're going to use up all your sick leave. You're going to use your leave. And then eventually you're going to quit giving a damn. Because you want to lay. This person lays up in overindulgence. They drink, they get high, they have sex, they overspend. This is what they do all day, every day, to the point where now they have no money. This is somebody that, yeah, they don't have everything they need. They laid up to the point where they don't have nothing else. How you doing, Stunner and Latoya? And what's your name? Sushi? How are you, baby? Welcome. So here it is. Sushi, I'm not taking personal questions though, baby. You can email me at iamthelight@gmail.com. King of Pentacles is in the upright. This is the reason why. Okay, so this person wants to reverse the tower because they don't have what they need. They're in the Page of Pentacles and they don't have everything. They have no job, no money, and they're in lack. This is somebody in straight poverty. Straight poverty, honey. Straight poverty. Money is closed off from this person. This is somebody who is wanting to come back to you because you do have options and you look very stable. You're very stable. You look like a provider, King of Pentacles. You got money and they see it. This is somebody who wants to come in and their intuition is telling them to come back to you because you're stable. Your intuition is telling you that they're still out here cheating with third parties. You don't trust this person at all. At all. Justice is in reverse. This person did you dirty on purpose. On purpose. Yeah. This person was always giving their love out behind your back. This is somebody who always had secrets. See that pink curtain? Somebody was always giving out that red light special all through the night. Somebody was giving out that red light special, baby. They had secrets. And I'm going to be honest with you. So the sword is down when it's in reverse. This person was always lying to you. And this is another reason why y'all's relationship was always out of balance. Because they was always giving their love, their middle piece, and their attention to other people. This is why, and this is another reason why this person is now caught up. This person sees you as the one they want to attach you as the one, you're the knight in shining. You can help them. Even though that's the King of Wands in reverse, you're the one who has the bag, so you're the one they want to finesse. You're the one. And so here with the Six of Cups in reverse, this is somebody who your intuition like they never gave to me. I love this person. And I used to give to them. Used to always, remember they said it. Used to always come in with an olive branch. Used to always give to them. But to you, while you always gave to them, they always gave you hate, pain, and despair. This person always had you in some sort of emotional upset, Gemini. And your intuition is screaming to you. You always had me mixed all the way up. How you doing, Ivy? What's up, B? You're back. So here it is. Yeah, this person, they always had you caught up. Let's get the energy from the middle of the deck. Middle of the deck, Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles upright, Five of Pentacles reverse. Not King of Swords in reverse. Four of Cups in reverse, Five of Cups in the upright. So let's see. This person is juggling. Their injustices, it looks like karma is paying them back exactly. If you don't put nothing in, you cannot pull nothing out. You reap what you sow. So this person gave you injustices. So guess what? They was out, everything that is happening to them, it may seem unfair, but the universe pays us back. And even though it's not the Wheel of Fortune, justice, you reap what you sow. So they're juggling. You did not go to work. You wasn't paying your bills. You wasn't doing anything. So therefore, you're now juggling. You're unstable financially and emotionally. This is somebody who now would like to come out of the cold because they're out here. I told you, they're in poverty. This is somebody, see how the little boy ain't got no shoes on? The coats are tattered. This is somebody who is going without stuff that they need. Stuff that they fundamentally need. And it's actually kind of sad. How you doing, Ascaris Phoenix? This is somebody who is struggling. I'm telling you, there's a poverty situation going on. Imagine needing new shoes and can't get them. They lay up and have sex all day, but they ain't got no money. King of Swords is in reverse. Remember I said, not King of Swords, Knight of Swords in reverse. This is somebody who all their money has slowed down. They want to come to you to come out the cold because everything has slowed down for them because they didn't got themselves caught up. Now, we're going to clarify what got caught up. See, I need to see if this person ain't got themselves an STD or what. It's more than just them not working. They feel caught. They feel like money has slowed down. This is somebody who wants to come to you, get up and come to you and tell you how sorry and regretful they are over spilling the cups with you. This is somebody who is now all in their feelings for how they treated you. Now, let's get the energy. Let's clarify that hangman. This person, like I said, now they feel caught up, like they done got themselves in a pickle. Not only financially, but it could be sexually as well. Yeah, it could be sexually. What's going on with this hangman, Holy Spirit? Can you clarify the hangman? Four of Wands upright, Judgment upright. This person's caught up financially. They want to marry you for stability. They want to resurrect the relationship. So that's how they caught up. They're caught up because they don't have everything they need. See, this person has told you they overindulge. This person has such a bad overindulgence problem here with the 9 of Cups in reverse that this is why they want to resurrect the relationship with you. They want to resurrect the relationship with you for stability. So that's why they feel caught up. Everything has slowed down financially for them due to their overindulgence, having too much sex, drinking and drugs, doing too much. And then they're bad with money. So they got sex, drug, and alcohol problems. They're bad with money. And so the only thing they can think of is, I'll just come back over here to Gemini and resurrect the relationship, and now I'll be back stable. You better be careful with this one. You better be careful with this, Gemini. Spirit, you close out the read. What you got to close it out? Magician is in the upright. This is somebody who is steadily trying to manifest you. They want to manifest you. 3 of Wands. But you feel like the only thing, they want to manifest you, but you're like, why? You just going to self-sabotage. You keep saying you want to manifest me, but you're going to manifest me just to self-sabotage me. And this person may say, why would you say that, Gemini? Because you got to remember, y'all went back. Chariot is in reverse. You went back to a situation where you thought you wanted to resurrect the relationship but never got off the ground because they self-sabotaged the first time. So it's like while you was coming back for love, they was coming back to use you and have sex with other people. This is somebody who was pulling off of your sacral energy and then giving it to other people. Now you may say, why would they do that? Well, one, sex will sometimes make us do dumb stuff. Sometimes our hearts are connected to our middle piece. And in the sense that you start feeling vulnerable. I love this person, that, I love them. You having orgasms by them. You look out. You'll think that's love. And so this person was taking all of your emotion and all the stuff that you was giving them, buying themselves stuff, taking all of your sexual energy and all of that, and then giving it out. This was actually helping them attract more people to sleep with behind your back. So you're saying the only thing that they want to manifest you, but you're like, for what? You're just going to go back and do what you already did. We tried love. I came back thinking me and you was going to fix the relationship. We was supposed to try love. And you self-sabotaged it. You're just going to self-sabotage again. So you're feeling like this person's most recent behavior will be their current behavior. How you doing, the real B Muse and Savitar Flash? How you doing, baby? Welcome to the channel. The Hermit is in reverse. This is somebody who, they want to get up and come towards you. They don't like you being closed off, Gemini. Some of y'all could be in hermit mode. Very closed off from this person you may be. Just one, Spirit. Let me see. Empress, you're closed off, but you were closed off for a purpose. So it's like, instead of, remember how I say it seemed like you wanted to date this person for a purpose. You wanted to have that happily ever after. Well, you moved on. You're in Empress energy. Now, this person may want to come out, get you out of hermit mode because they may want to get you pregnant or get impregnated by you. They may, if you can have babies, not all of y'all can. I noticed what I just said. If you can have a baby, this is somebody who wants to bring you out of hermit mode and probably get you pregnant or have you get them pregnant, because you're in Empress energy. Everything you touch turns to gold. This is somebody who wants to have a baby by you. have a baby by me, be a millionaire. Not that you're a millionaire, but they want to have a baby by you because then that will relieve their burdens. Somebody wants to have a baby by you because it will relieve burdens. Now you can't get rid of me, Gemini. This is what they saying. This is somebody who wants to attack. They coming back. They want to attach you. They don't want you out here single, sexy, and successful. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who's coming back for your stability. And you're like, shh, come back. Why? I ain't gonna give you nothing. I'm not giving you anything to set you free. Gemini said, nope, I'm not doing it. But this person is coming back because they feel like you love them. You're playing hard to get right now, but this person feels like you've always loved them. You're very wise. You can have good advice. You're playing like you don't want it. You know, you're making it hard on them, and they get it. But they are going to come back. They are a little bit defeated, though, that you're no longer fighting for the relationship. That bothers them. But they do still feel like you see them. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. The King of Cups as well as the Queen of Cups was upright in this reading. This person thinks that you're a big old softy, Gemini, when it comes to them. Like, they have a soft spot in your heart. Even with them cheating. It's like this person feels like you love them unconditionally. How you doing, Martina? This is, this sad. It really is. Like, this person really feels, how you doing, Linda Wolf? They really feel like y'all love them so unconditionally. They could cheat on you, do whatever. And the only thing, though, that they notice is different is, like I said, you're not fighting for, like, you used to fight to be with them. That's how they felt. Maybe even though when they was wilding out, you used to always try to fix stuff. This is somebody who now sees you're not fighting for the connection. In fact, you're not investing in it at all. It might scare them. Wheel of Fortune's in reverse. Yeah, it is. It's scaring them. They're feeling a little bit ungrounded because you used to, like I said, always come through with that olive branch. And now the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Strength is in reverse. It's looking like you have backed all the way up. You got your back in a corner. Like, it's making them feel ungrounded. Because it's like, without you, they're experiencing bad luck. They're also going through a lot of karma. And they're worried that you don't see the connection worth fighting for. But this person is trying to hold out hope that you're still the King or Queen of Cups. That wise counselor that wanted the object of my affection. This person, they're not really love bombing you so much as betting on your unconditional love is a reason and a way to get back into your heart. So you better be careful, Gemini. This is what's in the energy for you. I want to thank the Most High, His Son, and the Holy Spirit. I want to thank Bit by Charlie for coming out and moderating this reading. As well as I want to thank my light team. If I didn't thank y'all, thank you, light team. I want to thank y'all for the 5 jewels, the 60 likes. Y'all, please double tap the screen, get the likes up. Please hit the like. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, when I upload. If you need a personal. I don't take personal readings during the reading, but if you need a personal, please hit me up at IamTheLightTarot@gmail.com. IamTheLightTarot@gmail.com. I will send you an email. Give me about 20 minutes or so, and I will be doing the Cancer read before we go into the collective for this evening. I want to thank all of you all for being here. Thank you, Gemini, for allowing me to read you. Y'all got some things to think about. Somebody's hot on your ass. They need your help. But they did you dirty. So, how you doing? What's your name? Kanchan Nirvama. How you doing? I'm so sorry for what you going through, honey. Hey, y'all. But I'll see y'all at the collective at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific Standard, 8:30 Central. Charlie, if you want to, it would be great if you could moderate for my Cancer read. If not, I understand. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Okay, 20 minutes and it'll be Cancer. Bye, baby.